Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we're doing a follow-up to Silvercat and his video about collectibles that aren't involving like coins or precious metals or whatnot. So he showed some Hot Wheels, and it triggered a memory of mine. I have the original surfboards from one of the cars he showed, but I no longer have the car, I don't think, unfortunately, but that's another story. But I did tell him I had these choppers and motorcycles and whatnot. These were die cast. These were the original deals from way back. Unfortunately, they got a little abused back in the day, but these are the original. Unfortunately, the kickstand is broken on that one. Yeah, I have other cars. I'll break those out before the end of the video, and just to kind of show Silvercat what I've got. This one, at least the kickstand, is in decent shape, so this is probably the best one I have. So, and then I've got a rider without a bike. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, so his video talked about things that you could collect that really could work out in the long run to be very lucrative, such as Matchbox or Hot Wheels cars, the originals especially. And having originals is always good. But there are a lot of other things that you can collect that it may not even occur to you that you've started to collect. You just put things away, and like he was saying, just little by little, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and all of a sudden you got something. You can see a couple of my other things here. This is a toy I had when I was a kid. These are like a whole series. Actually, you've probably seen the other Martian guy I have. This is Colossus Rex. So if you have any of these original figurines, like and it's not a doll, figurines from like the 70s, and if they're still in good shape, obviously it's not in the original packaging, that would be definitely worth a lot more. But something as simple as like a nice bourbon, this one, Blanton's, they have a series of different horse and riders on all their different bottles, and certain ones are more rare than others, and people actually collect those too, believe it or not. So there are a lot of things that you could collect without even knowing it, that you'd stumble on, and all of a sudden you got something that's worth something. So I'm into videos and DVDs and things like that. Here's a cool Tron collectible with the DVD inside. So I'm all into things like that. I did save a lot of my original toys. This is a Nintendo original Mega Man 2. So this thing's going for a lot on eBay. I did sell a lot of my other Nintendo games already. But my biggest score was in wine. I started collecting wine back in the 90s. And this is a first growth wine. This is Chateau Aubrion. This is a 1985. This one has actually still got wine in there. This just came out of my wine cellar. But a bottle like this, I think I paid maybe $60 or $80 for. And at the time, that was, kind of a little bit crazy. But now, that bottle is like over $800. So, but the problem with stuff like that is all you end up with in the end is an empty bottle. So all these I did buy, fortunately, when these were reasonably priced before all the wine craze went. But yeah, these a lot of these bottles or these wines over $400 or $500 if there was wine in there, and I paid. What does that one say? $69.99 for that one, and that I could have sold. Actually, I still have 2 more bottles full. But anyway, so I scored on wine, and definitely I sold a few bottles, and made out okay there. But the other thing, the one that I really made out on a lot, is video memorabilia. And so I used to work for a video distributor, and anything with horror movie titles really sells well. I sold worn t-shirts with holes and stains for like $90 for a movie called Critters, just because it had a horror movie theme. So I got a lot of promotional items like this, and these have like, this has like a shaving kit and whatnot in there. I don't want to bust it open and chance ruin it. I've been saving it since the 80s. So these are all from like the mid 80s video things. Oh, there you can see 84. So things like that, you just put it aside and you kind of forget about it, and all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, that's worth a lot of money. So, and even something as simple as what you can get from Wiener Schnitzel. This was an Elvira cup I got way back when, I think in, oh yeah, 89. So, and this is a glow-in-the-dark Elvira cup, and these go for something decent on eBay as well. So you can collect just about anything, right, Silvercat? So, yeah, I really enjoyed watching your video, and so let's see if I got any other cars that might be cool to check out. Alright, I'm having trouble finding some of my other cars here. I did find the Batmobile here. This is a Corgi car. Actually, Batman's supposed to be driving, but somehow I got Robin in the driver's seat there. But some things still work on here. So yeah, there used to be missiles that shot out of there, and I think somewhere I have the missiles. But and this is another Corgi car here. This is still functional. So yeah, these are the original ones made in Great Britain. So those are cool. Even some old fishing lures can be collectible. This one's nothing in particular. I just happen to have this one out because I'm going to cast it in silver. But there's the Martian dude. I did end up finding him. So yeah, he's part of a series of spacemen. And does anybody remember Viewmaster? I happen to have like the original Viewmaster binoculars there, and still have some of these different different sets of slides. So, and here's another thing I got at my video job there, Flintstones, Jetsons meet the Flintstones. So anyway, you can collect just, oh, and actually these are for Seduced by Silver, if you happen to be watching this and still hanging in there. She had a bottle collection that she showed in one of her videos. This one's badass. Oh, the skull. So, yeah. Here's my Tron disc lit up properly, you know. But my biggest passion is music. And so I used to collect records, or I still collect records, actually. I still have them all. This was something I got. I paid $10.99 for this thing. It's a set of 4 different 45s. And so this is U2, and this is before they made it big. But what's really cool with these is they're on colored vinyl. This set is going for over $1,000. And I paid $10.99. So I do collect other cool music things there. This was a Tool DVD set for something called Solival, and it had a CD and a DVD in there, and this thing is going for big bucks too. So not as much as the U2, but so music is my passion, and I definitely have a lot of records. So I'm just showing you this one here, but I have over probably 1,500 pieces of vinyl still. So very cool. So thanks so much, Silver Cat, for doing this sort of a challenge, I guess, talking about what you could collect. And everybody go check out Silver Cat. He's got a cool channel. I'll put the link to his video in the description to this video. So, and then here's a couple other things I got. This is that movie Critters. I was telling you the t-shirt, so this is worth some bucks here. And Spaceballs, may the Schwartz be with you. And yeah, I did get to go to some video premiere things and whatnot, so they gave out these promotional deals at the Doors premiere release. Got a cool Neil Young and Berlin harmonica. And stuff like this. This is just an example. These are like glasses for spies like us. A little promotional thing. So, yeah, it was kind of cool working there. And then some of the original stuff from scouting turned out to be worthwhile too. These are the original brass ones. They stopped making these after a while because they were too costly. So saved a lot of my stuff from the Wayback Machine. So yeah. Okay, and you gotta have your butt wipe toilet paper, right? So don't know why I saved this. I think I got this as a birthday gift back when Beavis and Butthead was still popular, and never opened it. So alright, we found our cars, Silver Cat. So I showed you the motorcycles already, and I told you I had a rider but no bike. I found the bike. I got a broken handlebar, that's why it's riderless. But there's the dude, and there's the bike. But yeah, it's a little beat up, but still pretty cool. I showed you Batmobile, but I did find some other Corgi cars that I had. This is the cool Mercedes. Showed you that one. This is a dune buggy, a Corgi. These are Johnny Rockets. I got 2 of those. So, yeah. Oh, Johnny Lightning, sorry. Whew. And here's my Hot Wheels. I do have the one with the surfboards. So, woohoo. So, there we go. And then I got this one here. So, I don't know if this is a newer. Is this a newer red line, or what is this one? No, not that new. 1973. This is a Hong Kong. So, and then this one here. Whoop. This. That's a 1968. We need a little bit of an alignment. We got some problems there. I think we did too many jumps with this one, but still got it. And then this one here, I think it's a little beat up as well, missing some elements, but still pretty cool. The Hot Heap. So, and then I got some of these types of deals here. This is a Groundhog from 1970. It's got the tread still. This is the, I guess the Lindbergh line. Yeah. This is a little plastic mail truck. But we did have some other Corgi Space Age things. This is pretty cool. This is the Swedish Jet Dragster. So again, these are made in Great Britain. And then this here, the Lunar Bug. This is, there's a lot of space age things back then. So, yeah, so these are all die cast. Very cool. Save some Cheerios cars, of course. But then I have Matchbox as well. I lost some tires on this guy, but this would be pretty awesome to have. Or I guess it is pretty awesome to have, but no tires. So yeah, love to play with these as a kid. So I was definitely into the Matchbox scene. So these are all the original ones. So I know Silver Cat's more into the Hot Wheels, but definitely didn't save all of mine, unfortunately. When we moved, I had to get rid of a bunch. So this one is made by Lesney, but it's not a Matchbox. This one is models of yesteryear, and that's the Daimler. So very cool. So that's my car collection. And then, of course, I had to save these guys, too. These are all made in Great Britain, I believe. Oh, no, made in Hong Kong for Britain's Limited. So, yeah, these are all still in halfway decent shape, I guess. And this one, unfortunately, I think the one guy came loose there, but this is a cool, cool piece also. So, that's my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, coin sense and nonsense. Bye-bye.